How concerned? Definitely concerned, and I think that we just need to be sure that we continue to work on it. I think I can take my own personal experience. I do read the newspaper, the New York Times, and I think that it is important that we continue to pay attention to that and we find out what are the real, rather than speculating as to why they don't do it. Let's make sure that we really know what we're talking about and that we do address it, because I think it's important.
The Times is here too.
Lord Coe in the press conference just then basically put forward Christian Coleman as potentially the man to succeed in St. Bolt on the track. How do you strike the balance between protecting a talent like that and ensuring he fulfills his potential, and then obviously pushing him into the spotlight so that he can take on that pressure and excel and live up to that sort of standard?
The fortunate thing about the United States is we have a lot of athletes that we can push. Christian Coleman happens to be one of them, but we have lots of them, and we have them in lots of events. And I think what's important here is that what's very important is that the depth that the United States has in those particular events helps that to happen on its own. So I don't know that we have to push one athlete out there to have all the weight of his or her shoulders on it, but I go back to the same thing. Everybody worries about the athlete that's out there too much or has too much pressure. I think they enjoy it. I think the majority of the athletes enjoy that. They want to build their brand. So I'm not sure I'd be that worried about it, depending on who the athlete actually is.
It seems like, I would say this Worlds for both the organizing people and the USA as a performance was better than most. But every 2 years, we have the Worlds and track's popular and then it disappears. So what are we doing anyway?
Well, I think that question comes down to, I heard that question every time when it talks about the Olympic Games. We say that the Olympic Games, it happens every 4 years and everybody's crazy about it. Well, I think that that's one of the reasons that Oregon and USA Track and Field bid for the World Championships, because we think that now we go every 2 years, and what we need to do is be sure we have an exciting event every year, and we continue to build that throughout the entire year, not just at the World or Olympic Games. I think that there's a difference between a championship event and having basic track and field meets, and I think that we need to look at them separately. I think there's many examples. The Prefontaine Classic is a fantastic meet. Every high school state meet is a fantastic meet. We have a lot of things out there, they're just not the World Championship and the Olympic Games, and I think it's really important as we build up to 2021 that we answer that question, because we have an opportunity here, a run-up to the 21 and a run-up after 21 through the Olympics in 28 to be able to do something really special to address that concern.
Take a few more questions. Do you have any?
I'm good.
Good. All right. Thanks, guys.